Right guys, welcome to another episode of Ben's Angle, and we are back down at Coking Farm and we are on Oak Lake. We are in peg 25 this time, and yes, I don't know if you can hear that guys, but it is absolutely pissing down. So yeah, not the ideal start, but it is looking good for the weekend. I mean, when I say weather-wise, you know when it's hammering down, lads, and you think, just give me an hour to set up. That's the situation at the moment. So as you can hear, I've got my window wipers on in the background. But yeah, the weather isn't looking carnage this weekend. Like I say, good fishing weather. But yeah, we got 90% rain all day. It's the Friday now. And we got 90% rain today. Saturday, 60% rain. And Sunday, gale force winds. So hopefully I won't be Mary fucking Poppins again like I was back in the first episode. If you haven't seen that, guys, go back and watch that one. It's the first episode on Ben's Angle. Yeah, I lost me 10 pest a lot. I caught a few, but the yeah, it was a nightmare, you know. So, but that's where we are. We're just down the garage, a couple of mile down the road from the fishery. We've got old carp dog Ted. He's ready to rock and roll. What's going on, bruv? You all right there, Ted? So yeah, we got Ted in the building as well. But like I say, we're in peg 25, guys. Never fished a peg before. And yeah, we'll give that one a go this time. So I'm still learning about the complex. Like I say, there's other videos on this channel, from Coking Farm and from other fisheries and that. And by all means, go back and have a look at them videos, guys. You know what I mean? A lot of big fish content on this channel. And like I say, we fish on specimen lakes more than runs, waters, etc. So but yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So literally I'm 2 miles down the road. The time is now 8:30. I can't get on till 10 o'clock. So I'm going to pop into this garage, have a coffee, bacon sandwich, and then probably poodle on up there at about 9:15, because you've got to dip your nets here and everything else. So he's ready to go, isn't he? Look at him. Look at him. Does you love daddy? Does you love your daddy? Do you want to go fishing? Yep, I think he's ready to rock and roll, guys. Right, next time you see me, I'm either going to be absolutely soaking fucking wet, which it looks like it, and we'll have everything set up, and hopefully I'll have the rods out as well. So yeah, catch up with you guys soon. Right guys, well, the rods are finally out, and as you can hear, it is absolutely lashing down. So yeah, one of those. I've already gone through a jacket already. I've got a spare jacket on now. It's absolutely pissing down. So yeah, we've got it in for the day. I think the time now is about 3 o'clock. So the rods have been out a few hours now, and yeah, I had a massive liner on the right hand rod. Excuse me, I thought I was away. It just hit the deck. I hit it, but nothing. So so yeah, I don't know whether it was because there's catfish in here as well in this lake, so I'm not too sure whether one's gone through the lines, you know, and just dislodged the lead. So but yeah, I don't know if you can hear that weather, but Jesus Christ, mate. But yeah, like I say, rods are out. Basically at the moment we've got 3 different things on. So I've got, what we got on, we got a pineapple pop up on one, I've got a squid pop up on another, and then I've got match the hatch as well. So I'm going to mess around with them for the moment. I've noticed a lot of people are using match the hatch at the moment, and yeah, no one's really catching. I mean, I can see behind, in front of me, I can see down that end as well, and no one's had nothing, but I can see they're all pretty much doing the same. So I'm going to try a couple of things. We've got 3 rods. That's a good thing about this fishery, you can use 3 rods. So I'm going to try one of them. I'm going to put on with what I've caught before, but the other 2 I'm just going to mess around with for the first 24 hours, see what happens, and then the next 24 hours then switch all 3 of them to it. But yeah, the conditions, I mean, fishing wise, absolutely fantastic. We've got the wind smashing into my island, and yeah, it's absolutely pissing down, and this is in for pretty much, well, until about 7 o'clock tonight, and then we've got wind all through the night. And yeah, I've made sure that my bivvy's all pegged down properly, not like last time. For people that watched the first episode, you will see the tempest rolling in fields behind me, and yeah, no, that's all well pegged in. But yeah, that's what we've gone in with at the moment. I'll do rigs and stuff later on in the show, but yeah, hopefully Well, I want one of these rods to go, but I don't know if I want it to go now, fellas, you know. So, like I say, if it does, I'm going to run out of jackets, I think. So, but there we go. But yeah, I think it's time for a cup of coffee. Like I say, it's on the Friday about 3 o'clock, and booked today's holiday today, chaps, as well. So, yeah, not like me. I normally roll up after work. But yeah, we've got quite a few holidays left, so I thought I'd take the Friday off. Pretty much what you guys do. And yeah, we're not a full-time ponce, you know what I mean? We don't fish when it's at the easiest times, you know, Monday to Thursday. We fish when it's hard, when it's packed. And yes, it is packed now as well. So, but I think we'll leave that there, guys, and I'll come back to you with an evening update. Like I say, it's about 3 o'clock now. I'll come back to you about 7, 8 o'clock, and we'll see what's happened. Right, fellas, we're just coming on to that evening period now, and I've just bloody lost one. But I'm positive it was a catfish, so I keep looking that way. So I've just redone all 3 rods. Yeah, just sitting here, and out of the blue, the middle rod just absolutely fucking tanked off. And for people that have hooked catfish, you'll understand this statement. Lifted the rod up, and it just went like a train. And she's only a shallow lake anyway, and I'm literally fishing to like this point of this island bit, and yeah, it literally went round the point under this tree. God knows how far around the back of this bloody island it went. And I could feel me line grating, but the line held, and yeah, the hook popped out. So, but I'm positive it was a catfish. I mean, if that was some carp, that was Moby Dick, chaps, you know. So, but yeah, absolutely beat me up, that one did. So, but I've just seen 2 carp jump back over that middle rod. So that's why I'm eager, and that's why I keep looking that way. So, but yeah, like I say, that's been it really. It's finally stopped raining, hence why I'm in my t-shirt now. And we got a wind coming right into us. I'll tell you what, guys, I'll take you outside for a sec. There we go. So, there you go. Can you see it just there? That's it there. See the point of that island bit, which would be here, around here. That's where I hooked him from, and he just went right round and then behind it, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, that's the view. But yeah, obviously, bad boys are down there. But yeah, it's a beautiful lake, Oak. Like I say, that middle water ain't mine. I can only go up to, I think it's this tree here, then it's back in here, that's my water. But yeah, I did see 2 just here, just head and shoulders. So I'm hoping one of those is going to rip off very, very soon. But for the joys of this, look at that. Van's right in your swim. That's the good thing about this one, guys. You put your van right in the back of your swim. Obviously my bivvy's there. It's ideal for it. So, but yeah, I'm really banking on one of these rods now to go. I've seen 2 fish. Like I say, it's about 7 o'clock now. And yeah, the wind's pushing in here. And it looks really, really good. So I'm going to say it's on. You know, so obviously it's busy now, as you can see. Got neighbours next to us, there's people opposite as well, guys. So, but yeah, I reckon that this is on. I reckon by morning I'm going to get one. So, like I say, they're definitely there. I've only seen 2, but I just think this is the iceberg of it all. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, guys. If I catch one before it gets dark, I'll be straight back at you. Guys, well, we've got one, and yeah, cracking common, and yeah, middle rod on the pink pop-up. That was £23 common. So yeah, give me a right battle, that one did. So but yeah, overjoyed with that one. If she's gonna behave for you guys. With that. So like I say, it's about 8 o'clock now. I took out my right hand rod, but we'll have to redo both of them now. So let's spin around for you guys. But yeah, I was just on the phone to Tom, my mate Tommy, and And I said to him then, the middle rod is going to go. So I've just seen one on it. Literally, as I was on the phone to him, it's hanked on. So yeah, great result. Just what you need on the first night. Oh yeah, there we go. And there's the other side, guys. So yeah, ready. If they're up once more. But yeah, £23. That'll do. Pink hydro squid. Right guys, I can't believe it. I literally put that £23 back. I've literally put the same rod back out, the middle rod, guys. And because it took out the right hand rod, like I said, sorry, I put the right hand rod out first. Middle rod's away. Same rod. It's literally been in the water 2 minutes. Them pink pop-ups. I'll go more into that tomorrow. But I know why they're working, because everyone else is using match the hatch. And I'm the only one, I guarantee, well I know I am, the only one slinging out pink pop-ups at the moment. £30 for linear. Unbelievable. So you wait all day, 2 come along like a London bus. You ready for this one, guys? Yeah, £30 for. Proper fight this one was. Proper long lean thing. So yeah, overjoyed. 2 very, very quick bites. And check that out, guys. £30, 4 ounces. Come on, you. A lovely carp, this one. Proper recognisable one. Yeah, there she is. £30 for. What an immaculate carp, that one. Yeah, literally in the water. No more than 5 minutes. So yeah, well pleased with that. 2 now, 23 and a £30 for. I'll go through tactics and that with you tomorrow. I need to get that middle rod back out. So I'll flip him around for you guys. And there's the other side. But yeah, since switching to that pink hydro squid, mate, that is the one. That is the one. Look at that, beautiful carp. It's like a Coddington carp anyway. Beautiful. Probably a recognised, probably a name one. I don't know. I'm not really into all that, chaps, but yeah. On the Friday evening, first 30 of the weekend. Right, morning guys, and yeah, it is morning as well. I think it's about 6:30, something like that. And yeah, very quiet night. I really thought that I was going to have 1 or 2 in the night. It looked good, and especially with what happened yesterday evening. I mean, to have 2 like that, like London buses, it's just typical carp fishing, isn't it, you know? So, but yeah, £23 common and a £30, yeah, £30 for mirror, sorry. Yeah, overjoyed. Yeah, so well happy with that. Like I said, I had a couple of bleeps in the night. I didn't sleep that well last night at all. Ted kept getting up, and I left a little gap in the bivvy door, and yeah, he was out there ratting last night, so yeah, I had to call him back and that. So but yeah, woke up a couple of times. In the end, I got up at 5 o'clock, and I've just redone my rods now. Normally I don't, you know, do them at that time in the morning. I like to see the morning period out, but there was a few crashing out there, so I freshened them up, put new pink pop-ups on, and we've gone from there. So basically that's the pink ones, the pop-ups there. They're the hydro squid, and from Steamies. But yeah, they're a proper day glow pink as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know what the glare's like, but yeah, they're proper pink, and oh, they stink. But yeah, just something a little bit different is I've noticed that a lot of people are using match the hatch. They're using the boat, which now I've come away from, and they're filling it up, and there's a lot of match the hatch hook baits going out with a lot of boilies as well. And I'm not saying that the boilies are not being eaten, but I think sometimes just putting a bright one over the top of it sometimes can get that bite, and I believe that's what's got the bite. I mean, to be fair, I'm feeding the squid and the krill. One's a dark bait, one's like a dark red bait, so I'm feeding them. I'm putting quite a bit out,
and then I'm just hooking on a bag of boilies. Like I say, I've got one hooked on with the squid, and then I've got a bag from Castaway hooked on with the krill. But yeah, it's these that are doing the damage, so I might try a yellow one today and see how that goes. But like I say, I've got 2 on the pink now, and I've got 1 on krill, but the krill ain't done nothing yet. So but like I say, it's a dark colour, which is it's telling me now the pattern's already formed. So but yeah, these ones, they absolutely pen and ink, them ones. So yeah, there you go, the hydro squid, that way, sorry, hydro squid, and that's what's done the 2 bites. So, and here comes the bloody rain again. So yeah, we're about 6:30 in the morning. Like I say, I've just redone them. That was lucky, wasn't it, eh? Absolutely pissing down again. So like I say, we'll see how this morning fares out. But I'll show you the rig as well, because it's not a, well, I'll say it's a rig. It's a rig that we used to use back in the 90s, and that's what I should title this show, shouldn't I? Back to the 90s, and it's the forgotten rig, and basically coated braid with a split shot. That is it. You know, it's none of this, you know, quick change swivel here and Ronnie rig here or chod here and whatever else. It's a basic back to the 90s rig, and I'll show you guys later on. And yeah, I think that's why it's working. You know, and people, you know, you probably back in the day were catching with this rig, but then as technology evolves and these bigger platforms are telling you to use this stuff, it's so easy to go onto it. But what makes me laugh is you was probably catching fish in the first place, but switched to that and there was no need to. So but yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit later, and yeah, it will bring back memories to some of you. You'll go, bloody hell, I remember using that. And I think that's why it's working, because it's doing, like, fishing does a full circle all the time. So but yeah, don't forget the forgotten rigs, chaps. So but like I say, I'll go into that a bit later. Right, I think I'm gonna have to do the bivvy door now, and I think we've got this in for the day. So, well, it's saying it's raining, I'd say, for 3 or 4 hours today, and big winds and stuff like that. Like I say, the rods are done. I've got them done early. I've seen a couple out there, and I think we'll go from there. So it's time for me to have a coffee. Look at him. Yeah, you weren't down there last night, was you? You was bloody up there. Driving me bloody insane, he was. For people that have got a dog, can someone tell me, like, your bed chair goes long ways, doesn't it, yeah? Why don't the dog ever sleep long ways? He's always got to go sideways, isn't he? You know? I mean, he's a Jack Russell crossed with a Shih Tzu. I think half the time he thinks he's a fucking Doberman. That's how much room he takes. So yeah, no doubt at some point today I'll be having a kip. But right, I think we'll leave it there. Like I say, we are in bite time, and I've got 3 on the dance floor, as they say. So I'll get back to you guys a little bit later. Right, guys, I thought I'd just do a little bit on the rig section, and yeah, I've just had a couple of bleeps on my left-hand rod. I thought I was away, but it weren't. It was obviously a liner. But yeah, you ready for this very basic back to the 90s rig? And here it is, chaps. So there. Look at that, how basic does that get? So basically we've got a 21-pound main line coming straight through to a deception lead clip. You can use mainline through at this venue, or you can use tubing. So I'm choosing to use mainline straight through. That's a 3-ounce square from SM leads. I've also been using the dumpy pairs as well. Oh, it's getting windy, guys, isn't it? Yeah, I've been using the dumpy pairs from SM leads as well, and like I say, we just got a square one on this for now. Right, we've got a coated braided hook length there. That's the Deceptor link from Deception, and as you can see, the old split shot. No Ronnie rig here, boys, and that's how it sits, like that. So basically, as you come up from that split shot, we got a size 6 DX curve in barbless, because that is the fishery rules here. Obviously the split shot to weigh it down, and you can see it's just enough on the hinge there, so there's enough suppleness to obviously hook the fish. As you come up, you can see I've got a tiny bit of silicone tube to just trap the hair where I want it to enter the hook, and then on the end of it, like we showed earlier, a pink hydro squid pop up. That's in 12mm, and yeah, like I say, I'm just hooking on a bag of krill or the hydro squid, and yeah, that's basically it. I mean, how basic is that rig? I mean, so basically that's how it will. It's all happening here, chaps. I've got me. What was that? God knows what that was. But yeah, the wind's getting up. But yeah, basically, I'll come in a bit more for you guys. There you go. And as you can see, it's looped onto a snap link for obviously quick change. But yeah, how basic, eh? It's unreal, isn't it, eh? All you lads looking back at the screen going, oh, remember that rig, Ben? It used to be the one in the 90s. Caught so many carp. And I've just gone back to it because no one's using it and it's working here. So is it because of the rig? Is it because of the bait? Can't be hurting, can it? I'm the only one that's caught so far. I'll say them 2 fish. But what we are going to do, like I said earlier, I'm going to put one on a pineapple. And so we got 2 on the squid and 1 on the pineapple. But yeah, that's the rig. Basically, that's the rig on all 3 rods. Very basic. You know, when you're coming to these, like I say, commercial places or very, very pressured day tickets, go back to basics, because I can tell you now, no one will be using it. Everyone is with technology. Everyone's on a Ronnie. Everyone's on a German. You're just following the trend, aren't you, lads? If they're not catching, you're not going to catch. If you try a different rig, you might just unveil something. So your missus is trying to call me as we're filming this at the moment as well. But yeah, so that's why I've gone back onto these rigs now, guys, because like I say, it's doing a full circle, isn't it, carp fishing, you know? And like I say, I used to catch loads of carp in the 90s and the noughties. Going back to it, no one uses it, so I know I'm the only one on it, and it's working. So, but yeah, very basic rig. And if you go back to your old tackle boxes, you know, and if you can remember back in the day what you used to use, give them a go. I think you'll be pleasantly shocked. They still work. You see the things. Yeah. As you can see, guys, it is getting really now. Gale force winds. That's right, it's not quite, it's just the wind. But yeah, gale force winds. My socks are drying out the pegs now. Yeah, we've got gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Look at it. He's out there guarding the box for a sec, keeping it ducky's way. Yeah, mate, what are you doing? Yeah? What are you doing? Oh, we got a bite. There we go, lads, look at that, got a bite. Oh my goodness. I don't believe that was only filming. Ted just pissing about. I don't know if you can hear this because it is gale force winds, but yeah, you see the bite, I threw the phone down. Yeah, 25-pound lever. So, yeah, stunning carp this one. Well out of the blue. I was not expecting that. There we go. Check him out. Guys. 25-pound on the money, that one. Beautiful leather colour. Torpedo, that one. Got me lucky out. Yeah. That one. Let me lift your bum off the camera. Get your back. Yeah. There he is. Out. Yeah, man. Trying to get me tripod to stop. Right guys, I just thought I'd do a little bit of an update for you, and we're bivvy bound, and yeah, I'm sure hundreds of you that will be watching this know exactly what I mean. So but yeah, just going back to that fish that we had, and yeah, I couldn't believe that, filming Ted in the background, the old rod ripped off. So but obviously I never had the camera on the stand, so I couldn't get any action shots. And but yeah, lovely 25-pound, near leather that was. So out the blue, was not expecting that, and that was on the pineapple. That was, so the rig change that we done, basically it's worked again. So yeah, now we're 3 fish deep, so 2 on the pink and 1 on the pineapple now. So yeah, it's all to play for, and I've just seen 2 fish as well. I've just recast the right hand rod, and that one's got the pink squid on. So, and that's landed plumb on that fish. Well, within, I would say, 10 yards of that fish. So yeah, the other one was just out a little bit into the open water, but that is that will be my left hand rod. Yeah, so that's on the pineapple. So yeah, like I say, it's not been a bad session. So £23 common, £25 near leather, and a £30 four. So yeah, and obviously we lost a catfish, and oh, I've had a pike as well, on a boilie. How about that, eh? On a pink boilie. So it was quite a good one, about £14 it was. So but yeah, I thought I'd just catch up with you guys, a little check-in. Is that one there? But yeah, as you can hear with the wind, I know it's getting 50-mile-an-hour gusts. We've had loads of rain. It says it's stopping at 10 o'clock tonight. At the moment, it's about 5 o'clock. So I'm hoping I'm going to get a better night's sleep, unless we're catching, of course, guys. So, but yeah, free fishing. The gentleman opposite me, over on the left-hand side there, he had one today. Far as I'm aware, that's the only one that's been out. So yeah, the old forgotten rig is doing the damage, eh? So I mean, just tying that rig up, it brings back so many memories, that rig. And if you did used to use that rig back in the day, please leave a comment underneath. I want to hear the story, and you know, if you caught carp, doesn't matter what size. And yeah, I want to hear the story, guys, you know what I mean? So, and I want to ask, why ain't you using it now? See, it's just, you know, you watch these bigger platforms, and we all do it, you know. So, but sometimes you just got to go against the grain and think, no, I used to catch loads of carp with that. It'll still work, and it's worked. So, but yeah, I think we'll leave that update for there. And like I say, seeing 2 fish. Yesterday evening, I think we had our bites. I think it was about 6, half 6, something like that. So, so yeah, who knows? Maybe that's bite time. Not too sure. But seeing them 2 fish there indicates that there's a couple in front of me. So to make sure nothing's happening. No, we're all good. So I have to keep putting my head out of the bloody bivvy, because the alarm's like beep, 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 beep with this bloody wind. So, but yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. As you can hear, bloody hoolie in the background. And yeah, I'll come back to you just before we go to bed or something. Alright, guys. Oh, it's been a manic evening. I don't know what that lighting's like behind. But yeah, it's been a manic evening, so let's move forward a little bit. But yeah, we got a proper one here. It's common, £31.5. So, and also another bloody one. So right, I'm just seeing if that tripod's going to last in this wind. Yeah, absolutely immaculate commonness. So yeah, on the pineapple again. Let's lift her up. And there we go, chaps. £31.5 common. Again on them pineapple pop-ups. Unbelievable session. So that's 4 now. Doing a brace of 30s. So yeah, absolutely loving it here at Coking Farm. So yeah, look at that. What a session, eh? So, right, let's spin it round for you guys. And there's the other side. That's an immaculate common. £31.5. Beautiful carp, that is. There she is. I think the tripod's going to blow really. Oh, the joys, chaps. The joys. Oh, let's sort myself out. Problem is with it, chaps, it might go again. I'll tell you what, we're going to do it quick. It might be on the piss. It probably is going to be on the piss. But do you know what? I don't care. I lived it one last time. The camera's proper on the piss. Whee! There you go. Fishing in a storm. Camera's on the piss. Have some of that, son. £31.5. Let's get him straight back. Well, fellas, it's going fucking radio rental.
So put a bucket near the stand now. I don't even know if that's fucking level. Anyway, you know, it's getting to that point like, yeah, having too many. 25.5 this one. On the right hand rod this one, so yeah, that was on the pink hydro. Little bag of squid boilies. Got the right one over the top again, guys. So it seems to be working. Everyone else is using match the hatch. I'll stick a bright one on. Is exactly, if you want to behave, 25.5 pounds. So yeah, lovely fish. So yeah, beautiful hydro squid. Sweet as. Right, I'm going to turn it around for you guys. It's all Manic again, isn't it, guys? So yesterday evening. There we go. There's the other side of the camera as well. Right, there we go, guys. I think we'll leave it there. 25.5. Beautiful mirror. Get on the pinks, get on the squid. Stevie's is smashing it as usual at Coking Farm.
Well, morning guys, and yeah, I certainly don't look the fairest in the land, do I? But yeah, very quiet in the night, very quiet. I had a few bleeps and, you know, just the typical things that you normally do, and but yeah, like I say, I was grateful though in a way, because yeah, yesterday was carnage yesterday evening, absolute fucking radio rental that was, and yeah, we started it off. I had another bloody pike. Caught 2 pike now, bloody boilies. I ain't done that for absolute years. Then we had to redo that rod, put that rod back out, and that was on the pineapple pop-up, believe it or not. And then we had the 31 pound common, which was an immaculate carp. That was, so yeah, well pleased with that one. And then put that rod back out, but then it was the right hand rod, and that was on the pink squid, and that was 25.5. But it happened in like a very short window. It seems to be sort of short feeding spells, you know, short windows. It reminds me of winter fishing really. And like I say, we had them too, and then I was tying rigs. I got caught short, you know, my rigs were mangled and stuff like that, and I was running about. I never stopped till about bloody 9:30 last night. So but yeah, we got everything sorted. I had to have a change of clothes. It was pissing down again yesterday evening, so yeah, it's been a carnage session with all the wind, the rain, but it's stopped now. At least my gear can dry out, and yeah, so hopefully we should be alright. It's blue skies up there anyway, fellas. But yeah, time is now 7 o'clock. I've had a little bit of a lay-in this morning. It is Sunday, isn't it, fellas, you know? You know how we roll. A little bit of a lay-in. You know, we do go to work Monday to Friday. So Sunday's lay-in day, but I've got to be off at 10 anyway. So like I say, when you book down here, it's 48-hour rule. So if you come on at 10, you've got to leave at 10. You know, 48 hours later, or whatever time you book on, that's what time you leave. You know, 48 hours later. So yeah, most of it's dried already, which is good. So, but yeah, it's time to sort all this carnage out. But I think I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, chill out for an hour. I think at 8 o'clock we'll start wrapping up. So, but if anything else happens, I'll come straight back to you. I will remember to do an outro. Me and bloody outros, I always forget. But yeah, it's been a session and a half, to be fair to you. It's it just keeps giving this place to me, and I'm obviously doing something right. The rigs, the bait, everything is, you know, really working here. And yeah, I just can't wait to keep coming back. You know, when you're on them roll, you know, on that roll with such fellas, you know, and I just can't wait to come back here. So, but yeah, so far so good. But I'll come back to you anyway in a couple of hours. Like I say, I've got to pack down in 2 or 3 hours anyway. So, yep, we'll come back to you then, guys.